this is Cami from Sensual, and today I'm going to show you how to make peanut butter coconuts Rice Krispie balls that are covered in dark chocolate. First I'm going to take some coconut oil. It's kind of cold in my apartment, so don't worry about it. Alright, we're taking some coconut oil and putting it in a bowl. And you're gonna microwave this coconut oil with marshmallows. So we're microwaving this in 30-second intervals and stirring between the intervals to make sure that everything is nicely melted and nothing is burning. Alright, so stir it up. This is the first interval, and it smells like coconuts. I love coconut oil. Alright, so stir it up, and since this is still, oh gosh, this is still not totally melted, we're gonna have to microwave this again. So this was 15 seconds just because I saw it was getting really huge, and I don't want it to like explode in my microwave, so maybe actually do it in 15 seconds. It's becoming like a marshmallow fluff consistency now. Alright, so now let's add peanut butter and melt that. We're adding peanut butter now. So stir it up a little bit. Before we put it back in the microwave, just stir it up along with the marshmallow. Since the marshmallow is hot, it might melt the peanut butter a little bit. Alright. This was 30 seconds, and it's a lot more liquidy, and I like that. Alright, so it looks perfect. It's nice, melty, everything's nicely combined. Alright, so now we're going to add the coconut. And we're going to stir that. I love coconut. I usually use unsweetened, but since we're only using peanut butter, this is perfect because it's going to add the perfect amount of sweetness to this. Alright, so it's nicely combined. You can add more if you want. I don't want any more. Alright, so now we're going to add our Rice Krispie cereal, which I did not use Rice Krispie cereal. I used just a regular rice cereal, and because it has less, it doesn't really have any sugar added, which is perfect because this is going to be sweet enough. And it probably would help if you have a bigger bowl than me. This is about the biggest bowl that I have that's microwavable. So yeah, we're gonna make balls out of these. As much of a ball as you can get it to look like. I am not an artist in terms of all this, and it also helps to put some water on your hands beforehand so it doesn't get as sticky, which I totally forgot to do with this first one, but that's fine. And there's not a lot of stickiness in these, so as opposed to my Milky Way Rice Krispie balls, which included caramel, so they were pretty sticky, but these are not as sticky. Alright, so now I have all these Rice Krispie balls created on this foil, and now you just have to put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes or so, just to let them harden a little bit and stick together a little bit, okay? So I'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Alright, so now it's been about 10 minutes, and before we take out the Rice Krispie balls, we're gonna take some baking chocolate And I'm actually using unsweetened baking chocolate, so I'm going to be adding a little bit of stevia drops to it to make it a little bit sweeter. But if you use sweetened, then you know, that's obviously, you don't need to add anything else. And we're just going to want to break it up a little bit so it's easier to microwave, because we're going to be microwaving this to melt it. Alright, so microwave it for 30 seconds, stir it up, microwave it for 30 seconds, stir it up again, and then microwave it in 10-second intervals until it's all nicely smooth and melted completely. Alright, so it seems pretty smooth. I'm just gonna get like maybe 7 drops just to sweeten it up and make sure that it's incorporated throughout the chocolate. So now that we have this melted chocolate all ready, we're gonna take out the Rice Krispies, and now we're just gonna pour some chocolate on it, or you could also just dip it, but I don't want to get all that crazy and messy, so I'm just gonna dip each thing. In chocolate. So it's gonna be like one side's dipped. You can also use chocolate chips to melt. You don't have to use baking chocolate. Alright, so now we're gonna put it back in the fridge for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, and then you're ready to eat. Alright? For the full recipe and the measurements, you can visit my blog at sensualpeelblog.com, and there's gonna be a link beneath this YouTube video with the direct link to the recipe as well. Thank you for watching. This is Cami from Sensual Peel. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much to Collective Bias and Craft for sponsoring this shop.